decision that I made was to avoid getting into human anatomy, because there are certain questions that you need to be a doctor or something higher to get those questions right, and they don't carry a lot of weightage. Like, let me give you an example. There was a question that said, which of the following is the highest elevated bone in our body? And there were four bones I had never heard in my life before. So thankfully, I mean, they had one bone called, I had only heard of this bone called occipital bone, that that is at the back of your head. So that, coincidentally, I got it right. But apart from that, there were many such questions that require you to have a very specific in-depth knowledge, especially in human anatomy. That is, I think, one of the biggest problems that I've faced so far.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so we as students want to take part in many activities as well. So how can we incorporate both our hobbies and our part-time activities into our preparation strategy? And there also has been like a great emphasis on letting our mind relax nowadays. So like balancing this and that, how can we do that?
Um, Actually, that is something that I have to learn as well. I am not very perfect at balancing work and my studies and my life. But I mean, yeah, it was pretty much that I knew I had to do it, and I knew that if I didn't do it, I would feel bad, and then the parental pressure was different. So, that I would have to face them as well. So I knew that I had to prove myself, and then after that, everything just sort of clicked in place.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We all have to balance it.
So, there is recently a lot of confusion on the matter of CGPA and the gate. Like, there has been some have emphasized that the gate scores will always overshadow the your CGPA during next college admissions or during job placements. So, what's the reality regarding that matter?
Um, I mean, if you're looking at job place after you've given gate, firstly, I would, if you have cleared gate, then my recommendation would be that you don't look for jobs, because the maximum job placement that you'll get is for 8 lakhs per annum, 8 LPA CTC. So my this thing would be that if you have cleared gate, then please sit for your masters as well. When it comes to CGPA overshadow or your gate scores overshadowing your CGPA, I don't think that is the case, because even if you have to get into IITs, mostly people will ask you for your CGPA. Because if you have a college CGPA of less than 7, then firstly you won't be allowed to sit into the registration process, admission process for colleges. So maintain a good CGPA, and rank, excuse me, rank will always, it will supplement.
Sir, talking about internships, how much internships affect our future prospects after GATE? Are there specific kinds in relation to research and job placements?
There are obviously places where internships help a lot, because all of your engineering is usually very theoretical. You don't get to actually see. I'm sorry. How many of you all are biomedical engineers or pursuing to be biomedical engineers? I just want to know a number, like the number of people. Okay, that's it. That's one person.
Hello, uh, you can
Yeah,
raise your
Shigla.
hand. The participants can raise your hand to this question. like all those who want to be in the field of biomedical engineering. Bhargav sir, you asked this question, right?
Yes, how many of you are into or do want to pursue biomedical in their masters?
Participants, please raise your hand. Sir, as per the responses that came while after like the responses of the registration, around 10 have mentioned that they are interested for 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 masters in biomedical field only. Like you can take the
Okay,
figure 10.
okay. So, right. So when it comes to internships, you really need to because after second year is when you really understand what is happening in your field or in your class, right? So like after second year, you realize that do I have to get into immunoengineering? Do I have to get into neuroengineering? Do I have to get into rehab technology or nanoparticles, nanomaterials, or so on and so forth. So you have to pick out an internship that will give you relevant experience. I would recommend that you pick out at least one hospital training because that will give you an overall experience as to what you're getting into, what regular life of a biomedical engineer will be. Apart from that, everything is very dependent on what you pick out as your subject.
Okay, sir.
Sir, you were also an intern at Tractor Gyan.
Yes.
So, could you share with us your experience and how it helped you?
Um, I joined there because I was bored during the lockdown. I'm very frank. I'm sorry. I do not have filters. I am not a very social filter type of person. I joined there because I was bored during lockdown. I did not have anything better to do, and yeah, that was pretty much it. They made me write. I'm a very I'm very interested in writing. I have a blog post as well. If anybody is interested in checking that out. So I thought, if I could write something and people could pay me for it, that would be a very good way to, spend time in lockdown. And I worked there for about 2 or 3 months, about 1 or 2 months, and then, I left. It was a very nice experience. It was something different.
Yes, sir. So, it was a long journey, like taking the internships and taking up the writing, editing part.
Yeah, it was. The writing part was very easy. The editing part was what is a problem because the my in charge, the people that were in charge of me, they would have. I was not a technical writer. This is a field of technical writing where you have to write about a certain product. In this case, it was tractors. So I was not very good at that. So I had a lot of help from my mentors, and the editing
So,
part
mentorships
was
is,
yes,
yes, so mentorships is what helps us throughout the internships.
yeah, pretty much.
Yes, sir.
So, sir, uh, when you were working at your BTech and in the fourth year, there are always projects. So, during that time, how would you say that the projects that you made were supplemented from your previous works and in relation to your preparation to GATE?
Okay. I'm in my third year right now. I
Uh,
am just about to enter my fourth. I have not yet selected out a project for myself, so I'm not sure how to proceed.
okay.
Sir, you have cleared much of our queries. Thank you, sir. As it is a time constraint event, I will now invite the audience to take this wonderful opportunity to ask their doubts or confusions. The participants may drop their queries in the chat box.
If participants cannot directly speak, they can also write their queries in the chat box and we'll read them out. Well, it seems like all the doubts were cleared of all the candidates, and they were happy with the experience that you shared. And with the time for closing the session is drawing near, I'll ask Srinivas Panigrahi here to speak a few words on behalf of our collaborative partner Findmytest and the organizing committee.
Hello everyone, I am Srinivas Panigrahi. I am a pre-final year student in the Department of Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, NIT Rourkela. So, I have been in contact with Vishal sir, the CEO of Find My Test, and the organization from the past few months. From there, what I could know is that the organization Find My Test has been performing phenomenal since the past few years. So these are some of the results that I would like to read it out. That the organization Find My Test has secured four single-digit rank in GATE 2022. In this year GATE exam, the ranks were All India rank 1, All India rank 4, All India rank 5, and All India rank 9. So you can imagine how amazing the organization is working. Then Find My Test also provide mock tests and videos for GATE biomedical engineering aspirants, and it also provides topic-wise video lectures. It provides subject-wise tests. It provides full mock tests also. And a new initiative was taken by the organization that was full like that was providing lectures. So yes, so it also provides GATE coaching for other branches also. It provides GATE coaching for metallurgical and materials engineering, for biomedical, for biotech, and many other engineering branches as well. So I recommend you to go to the organization findmytest.com, and you can go through the all the things that the organization is providing, and you can also get connected with the organization. You can take courses from the organization also. Yeah, Yes, the website is findmytest.com. Then the helpline number I'm sharing. Uh, the helpline number is 950 I'm repeating 950 You can ask your queries in this helpline number, in this WhatsApp helpline number. Uh, yes. So, thank you. I'm going to write the helpline number in the chat box. You can, those who missed the number, they can also note it down. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
As
Now
the
I
session,
request the host to give the vote of thanks.
yeah, sure. As the session draws to close, we address the participants. We hope you all enjoyed this session. Indeed, a special thanks to Bhargav Bhaiya for using his precious time to share his invaluable experience with us.
Finally, we would like to thank the organizing committee and Find My Test, without whose efforts this event would not have been possible.
Thank you everyone for being here today and making it such an interesting session. Have a great weekend.